The Presidential Traverse, a 23-mile backpacking trail that takes you across the iconic presidential range in the White Mountains of New Hampshire. And I can't think of a more challenging yet unforgettable hike that I've ever done. We started our traverse off on Friday night. We hiked a mile into the woods so we could wake up to a view like this. You start the morning off right by hiking a few miles straight uphill until you break the tree line. And then from there, you head toward the Madison Hut. The summit and the first stop on the Presi is Mount Madison. It's a 1 mile out and back hike from the hut where we got to witness the rest of the ridge line that we was about to do for the rest of that day. With one peak down, we were on the Star Lake Trail and headed up to Mount Adams. As we started to struggle with some of the more exposed terrain, these dogs definitely didn't. And boom, summit number 2 checked off, and we still had plenty of daylight left to go. With a 40-pound pack on your back, 2 miles that separated Adams from Jefferson, way slower than I expected, but knocked off the third peak, and we were headed on to Mount Washington. It has never felt so good to reach the overly packed visitor center at the Mount Washington summit, but unfortunately this is where we had to part ways with our friends due to some timing constraints. Now on our own, and the sun beginning to set lower and lower in the sky, we headed down from the summit of Mount Washington toward the Lake of the Clouds. Just about 7 p.m., we finally crested the summit of Mount Monroe, just in time to see the golden hour light up the White Mountains. The following morning, temperatures dropped well into the 30s, and we tried warming ourselves up the only way we know how, the breakfast of champions, oatmeal. As the sun began to peek its head up over the horizon, we headed up to the second-to-last summit, Mount Eisenhower. Now we only had one more to go to finish off this Presi.
We did it!
And there you have it, Presidential Traverse in the bag. This experience is something I'll remember for the rest of my life. And I'm so stoked to be able to share it with Court.